began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though, to tackle him at the 11-yard line. Now the handoff. That one moves the ball to the 16.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. He's got it with room to room. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, we're going backwards with that penalty call. Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Welch. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Baker. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a 3rd down in the red zone. Send the back in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Tigers! Setting the tone early. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Bringing it out, it's Tatum. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
2nd down after that previous play. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, get some yards, but not enough for the 1st down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Auburn 7, Ohio State 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. 1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And he'll be brought down.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. You wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, try to come up with a touchdown? And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Welch. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Baker. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Nice grab. It's Welch. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
2nd and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Welch.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's in bounds. Nice game.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Snags a good throw. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short in the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And this one goes nowhere, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's how you do it. The receiver's able to get away from the 1st tackler, but not the 2nd. Good job to bring him down and prevent that 3rd down conversion.
Offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Auburn.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Makes a quick catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. But he's got some space here. And he steps out of bounds. That's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4 at 14-10. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Bringing it out, it's Tatum. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Design quarterback run. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down,
the ball is loose. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tacked right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Handoff from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Park behind the line. It's Tatum. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Gonna run it. It's Tatum. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. Play action here on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. First down and 10 now. A play action looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Davidson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the defense knows it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
They're going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back. It's Baker. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Offense operates in the +46 after that huge game. QB keeper all the way. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense now operating in empty. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Auburn 14, Ohio State 10.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Thrown to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On the ground, it's Welch.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Baker. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curtain, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 14. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The pass rush closing in. He makes the grab. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Thompson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Auburn offense will take over first and 10.
first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Leaning on the run game here late. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver makes the catch.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Williams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The defense showing blitz here. The shotgun running play call. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Third and short, they hand the ball off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback.
Looking deep down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
I test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. They've become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.